guys, it's Grace with Grace Gets Gastric. Today is Tuesday, January 22nd, 2019, and I'm here today with my week 55 or 1 year, 3 weeks post-op VSG update. So to start with stats, again, my name is Grace. I am 5'8", 28 years old, and on January 2nd, 2018, I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy or VSG weight loss surgery. My highest weight ever recorded was 354 pounds in May of 2017, and I was required by my insurance to do a 6-month medically supervised weight loss diet, and over the course of that 6 months, I lost 35 pounds, so my starting weight day of surgery was 319 pounds. Last week I came at you with a weight of 199.2, and this morning I weighed in at 198 even, so that is a weekly loss of 1.2 pounds, a loss in surgery of 121 pounds, and a loss since my highest weight of 156 pounds. So, yay, loss. It's actually not the lowest that I've seen on the scale. I was a little bit lower a couple of days ago, but I did get my period yesterday, so I'm certainly not mad about the loss, and 198 is actually, I think, the lowest weight I've come at you guys with, so super happy about that, super happy about the downward trend. I'm just generally, I'm feeling really good, you guys. Like, I'm feeling really, really good. It's been, I don't know, I think really since about last Wednesday or Thursday, I started rewatching a lot of Chemistry Queen's videos. Talked about her before. All of you have seen her. If you haven't, like, are you under a rock? She's amazing. She's fantastic. And she's just really positive. And I've just I've become more aware that, I really like that kind of positive energy, and obviously, like, a lot of the people that I follow on here are wonderful, but I've been wanting to kind of like look through videos of people who are farther out than me and then like look back at where they were around this 1 year mark. One other thing that I like particularly about her videos is that she was a little younger than me, but like closer to my age, and she had even more weight than I did to lose, because we started around similar weights, but she's a little bit shorter. A lot of people who I follow on here are either after me, like they got their surgery after me, or they had less weight to lose, and so I was kind of interested in someone who had like 150 pounds to lose, like where were they at the 1 year mark, you know, all that. Anyways, I was doing that, and it kind of reinvigorated me. I haven't been feeling blah per se, definitely not bad, just not totally on it. A little bit just lacking in that extra oomph. You know, I kind of like I was stuck in a rut a little bit, and kind of it's not just her that I've been watching. I'm watching a lot of people over again, mostly, you know. Just seeing that kind of positivity, that infectious enthusiasm, seeing where people were at this time, and kind of, you know, it reminded me of where I want to be, how much more I do want to lose, and, you know, I would like to be able to call whatever I decide maintenance is, ideally by my 18-month mark, which would be around July of this year. If that doesn't happen, like, I'm not gonna beat myself up over it, but you also know that I'm hoping to get plastics. Like, I'd love to get plastics basically this time next year, and I'd like to be maintaining before I get plastics. So if I hit maintenance in the summer, then that gives me 6 months to be at that steady weight before I get plastics. So that's like, in my perfect timeline, that's what how everything plays out, which means I need to, you know, stick to it, just nose to the grindstone. And I've been feeling great about like the possibilities of doing that. So I've been feeling very motivated to work out. I've actually worked out for the last, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so 5 days straight, which is unusual for me. I don't usually work, like, at the gym work out 5 straight days. I went to a yoga class again for the first time since October, and remembered how much I really enjoy yoga. And actually, I'm really hoping to do yoga now, like 2 to 3 times a week. I don't have really great flexibility, and I would love to work on that. I think yoga is a good way to do that. And like a gentle way to kind of work on strength training in addition to my body pump classes and the strength training I do on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I also did bar for the first time ever. I did a bar class yesterday. I did have the day off. It was Martin Luther King Day, and so normally I don't work out on Mondays, but because I had the day off and I knew that I would really just be sitting around, I thought, why not try a bar class that's at a time that normally I wouldn't be able to attend? So did bar. It was really intense. I'd heard it was, but it was even more intense than I thought it was going to be. Like, I was dripping sweat, which was great workout. I honestly don't know if I'll do it again, only because at my gym, the times that they have don't generally work for my schedule. So the only reason I even went to this one was because it was during the work day normally, but because I had the day off, I could. But I did like it, and I wouldn't say no to doing it again. But I'm basically on a quest to try as many of the workout classes at my gym as I can, just so that I can know for sure. You know, I've really liked body pump, but you know, I did Tabata, wasn't my thing. I did the Afro beats class, really not my thing. Been doing the yoga, which I like. But yeah, just doing a lot of classes, going to work out. I've been walking to my gym, even though it's cold out, because some of those classes, they tend not to be step heavy. So I'm like both getting my steps in by walking to the gym and then getting a workout in there. My gym also, I don't know if I mentioned this, they asked me to be their member of the month for February, which is insane. I've mentioned before that there's a lady who's, you know, noticed my progress there, and I guess she mentioned it to them, and you know, I see them regularly, right? I'm at the gym 2 to 4 to now more than that times a week, and so yeah, they were supposed to take my picture this morning at my workout, but the lady was sick, and I'm kind of pissed because I bought like a new shirt, because I look like a scrub when I work out, and a lot of my clothes just don't fit me well because I've lost weight and I'm too cheap to go. I just haven't had the time, and I hate shopping to like get stuff that really fits well, so I just don't look cute. But like, if I'm gonna have my photo taken, I don't want to look super scrubby, so I wore my cute outfit today and they didn't take my photo, so I might just wash it and wear it again on Thursday. Whatever, they won't remember. What else? Oh yeah, so like one of the big things that I think has contributed hugely to my positivity is I've upped my calories. I've talked about struggling with my calorie restriction and just kind of overeating, and I noticed, you know, I was pretty consistently eating like 1,200 calories. Like, my calorie range, you know, I was aiming for 1,000, and I realized looking through, I mean, my body just wants more, and by restricting so heavily, sometimes I was even going over that. Like, I didn't need to, or if I wasn't necessarily going over it, but I was going over it with foods that weren't good for me, you know. So I was hitting 1,200 calories with sugar cookies and those Danish butter cookies instead of, you know, more nutritious foods. And I mentioned last week's video that I have the jerky and the snacks at my desk, which has been working great. Like, today was my first day back at work this week, and I didn't go off plan at all. You know, like, I didn't eat anything at work that I didn't bring. At one point, like, I had a yogurt in my meal plan, and I was feeling really tired in the afternoon, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get rid of the yogurt and I'm gonna go get a latte, and just subbed it in. Worked out great. And yeah, I'm just realizing, like, the 1,200 it is crazy how much that has really helped my mind space, because I'm still meal planning for that 1,000 calories a day. So I'm still kind of budgeting 1,000 calories for my breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, dessert. And then I have 200 extra calories to play with. And so I don't I haven't used them every single day. I haven't used all of them every single day, but knowing they're there, it's definitely been helpful. So I'm feeling really happy about that. I really struggled with that just because I'm not at my goal weight, and I was like, I should really be able to just stick to this 1,000, but I'm not. It wasn't doing me any favors trying to. So I think this is good. I'm really happy about it, honestly, so far, you know, and like I'm losing weight and I'm feeling just more positive and more energetic. So yay for that. I've also been, I'm trying this new thing. I started like this weekend, and I'm gonna keep doing it for a bit, where I'm trying to eat my calories instead of drink them. And I only mean in terms of my protein shake in the morning. So before I was doing kind of like a faux intermittent fasting, where I would drink my protein shake with coffee in the morning and then wouldn't consume food until lunch. And I was like, okay, this is helping with my hunger, helping me not eat, you know, starting eating later. But I actually just noticed I was getting hungry and snacky before my lunch, and that was kind of one of the trigger point times for me to start wandering work looking for snacks. So I'm now just doing like a regular coffee with some sugar-free creamer when I would normally eat my coffee, and then a couple hours later, you know, between coffee and lunch, I'm having a breakfast. And so far it seems to be going well. I will keep you guys updated on if I decide I prefer that or not, but that is kind of another thing that I've been doing. So I've just really been switching things up, and I'm feeling great. I'm feeling really positive and really just feeling like I can do this, you know? I'm at what, 198? So where I really want to get is 177. That is technically my second to last milestone. The first one would be 164. We'll see how I feel when I get closer. I don't really think that that's necessarily where I want to end up, but I want to at least hit 177, because that would mean that I have lost as much weight as I weigh from my highest weight, and I just would love to be able to say that. So that is 21 pounds away from where I am now, and I want to get there by July 2nd, by my 18 months. So I basically have 5 months to do that, 5 months in a week. And I think it's good. I mean, I think it's possible, right? I think it's possible. And I'm feeling positive, and I'm feeling motivated, and I'm feeling inspired. And I just really want to thank all of you guys for being here for me, for listening to me ramble, for leaving such wonderfully kind and supportive, encouraging comments. To those of you who make videos yourself, thank you guys for sharing your journey and being honest and providing other voices. And it can be an incredibly... It can be a lonely journey at times, particularly if you don't know a lot of people in real life who are going through similar issues. And so having this community, this online support community, it has just meant the world. And I do think it has been such a huge factor in keeping me positive. And like I said, you know, when I was in a funk, you know, or in my rut, I was watching YouTube videos, and that is what re-energized me, re-inspired me, got me excited about this last final push to get to my, you know, goal weight. So, you know, what we're doing here, what you guys are doing here, with making videos, what you're doing with leaving comments and support, like, it really does matter. And it's a cool feeling to know that. So yeah, I am doing those Q&A videos for, that I did for my giveaway. So I think there are going to be 4 of them. I filmed 2. And those I think are going to be going up in the next couple of days. I filmed all of them, and then it turned out that the last 2 ones didn't film. So I have to redo them, and I just need to figure out time to film and edit. So those might not come until next week, depending on when I have time. But just FYI, they are coming. Keep an eye out for those Q&A videos. The first 2 for sure should be posting by the end of this week. All right. I think that was kind of the big things I wanted to talk about. Feeling good. I hope you guys are feeling good. I hope you are excited about 2019. I know we're 3 weeks in. I know this is when people start to waver a bit on their goals and resolutions, but I'm more excited now than I was at the beginning of 2019. So only good things are ahead. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I will talk to you very soon.